Hey, Kathy here, and welcome to this week's Tended Fire Collective practice. So, this week we are going to talk about ritual, and ritual is really, really important. I think about it as being something that has become foundational to my self care. And so let's talk about how we can create, and in this particular case, we're going to be talking about a morning ritual. Okay. So the first thing, of course, that we need to do is decide not so much what we are going to do specifically as much as how much time do we actually have. Being realistic and reasonable about the amount of time that we have and are willing to devote to a regular practice in the morning. Okay, so being really clear about what that is and finding and having ways that you can make that happen. Okay, so whether it's 30 minutes or 45 or an hour, whatever the time frame is, just really getting clear about what that is. And then, do you have a space? So do you have a place in your home or office or wherever you decide to do this that you can actually be undisturbed and do the practices that you're intending to do without interruption? Okay, so that becomes, of course, really important, is to have a dedicated space that you can use, even if it's like the corner of a room. It doesn't really matter that the space is a whole room or how big it is. It just, do you have a place that you immediately connect with? This is what I do when I'm in this place. Okay. So what I have kind of found is that it can be very useful to make sure that I'm doing one thing in each of the three categories that we're going to talk about. So reflection, movement, nourishment. Okay. So reflection, that can be a journaling practice, that can be, a meditation practice, a prayer practice, whatever it is that creates a space for you to be in contemplative mode and just really just sit with yourself and in quiet, so that you can allow things that might be moving for you to bubble up, so that you can actually have some conscious awareness of them. Sometimes we just don't, when we're really, really busy and really active minded. Okay. And then movement, I think that's super important. So whether it's a walk outside in the morning, taking the dog out, whatever it is, for me, I do a Qigong Tai Chi practice. You can do yoga, whatever it is, just something that kind of gets you going for the day and kind of sets the tone. That's really kind of what we're working on here. And then nourishment. So the idea of actually doing something nourishing for yourself in terms of a cup of nice hot herbal tea or a drink of water first thing in the morning to kind of get your body going after a long night of no food and no water. It's really, really important to be able to start to nourish ourselves as we start our day. Okay, so those are just some ideas. We'll be fleshing all of this out more in upcoming videos, but for right now, just get started on some of these really, really basic things, and we'll check back and see how you're doing. All right, thanks a lot. Take good care.